Wait, can you show me a little what you're doing? How does it work?
Yeah, you have to put your 2 hands on the keyboard and you press a letter.
This year at the Bronx Academy of Promise Charter School, students in 2nd through 8th grade have a daily typing program, an effort spearheaded by Principal Nicholas Perino.
We noticed that our state test scores, although high in our paper-based testing, started to slip in computer-based testing grades.
Had that happened before?
Never. So it was a direct correlation to the fact that they had to take the test on the computer.
While student learning outcomes were greatly impacted by COVID, today some teachers and parents worry as standardized tests rapidly go digital, student skills are not keeping up. In New York, by 2026, all students from 3rd through 8th grade will be required to take standardized tests online, with at least 47 states now going digital for assessments.
Can you raise your hand if you like doing a test on the computer more? Okay. And then raise your hand if you like doing a test on paper more.
While typing courses are offered as an elective or an after-school club in many schools, at Bronx Academy, these classes are now a mandatory part of the curriculum.
This is not as easy as I thought it would be.
The easiest thing you have to do when it goes red, you can backspace it, then write it back.
Why do you think it's important that schools have these programs available, that it's not just happening at home?
Because it doesn't happen in a lot of homes. Unfortunately, a lot of our students don't have computers at home.
Adelita Hinojosa Martin is a mother of 2 New York students. Her son, Alvaro, in middle school, and Nayan in elementary have transitioned to digital and online testing in New York State.
When you first learned that exams were going digital, what went through your mind as a parent?
Initially, it was like, oh, okay, that's fine. It wasn't until several weeks later where I was like, wait a minute, they have to do a lot of writing. Does that mean that they're going to be typing instead?
While the change is welcome, she worries that without mandatory courses, students' computer acuity may not be keeping up.
Back in my day, when I was taking
tests.
tests...
typewriters.
Not typewriters, but pen and paper.
I feel a lot better on a computer than a piece of paper.
Some of my classmates may type better than me, and then some of them, like 2 fingers, just typing on each word. They have to look down, see what they're typing.
As if they haven't learned how to type.
Right.
Assessments of digital testing are mixed. While some studies find older students perform better or the same on digital tests, a factor appears to be age. In a 2-year educational study, younger students received lower scores on online tests, though results varied by subject.
These effects were larger in the English language arts test than on math tests, so this is kind of suggestive of the online test being harder for everybody on average, but also certain groups also struggling disproportionately on the online version of the test.
But some experts say the transition online is inevitable and requires adaptation. At Bronx Academy, Principal Perino hopes that pencils down will not just mean that scores go up, but that students will be equipped for the modern-day workforce.
It's giving them whatever tool they need in order to be successful. We want to give you every possible outcome to say, listen, this wasn't something that hindered them. This was a way that we helped them to be successful.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.